Hey y'all, my name's Misty. If you haven't seen me or met me before, I just wanted to do a little reading. Today is Tarot Thursday. There's approximately uh, 40 minutes left of Thursday, so it's also my birthday. Um, but I want to do a little reading for the collective, and I'm just gonna jump into that because I feel like we've been going through a lot. Um, and um, I think I think I just think we need a little message of hope. So I'm using a couple of different decks here. I'm using an Earth Magic Oracle deck, and I'm also using the Sacred Rebels deck, which I think now's a good time for the Sacred Rebels. Let's see if the angels have anything for us today. This deck feels. Do you have a collective message for us right now coming from the angels? It feels a little dead, so I think they do not have a message for us. Let's see. I'm a little embarrassed to do this video. I feel like it's going to be too long and I don't really know how to edit. So, I'm just going through my decks right now to try to feel like what's alive in spirit. Um, and if there's any messages for us at this time. Whoa. Okay. There's a couple. There's a couple of messages. I haven't done this at this level. Um, so if you're seeing this, I'm just gonna post this and hopefully this will just get to the people who maybe need this message right now. I just got done doing my weekly tarot group, which I mean, gush, that's not a word. I'm tired. Goodness gracious was where that was coming from. Goodness gracious. I think we've been meeting for about 5 years now. So that's just so lovely. If you're interested, you can send me a private message and I could try to maybe get you into the group if you wanted to meet in a group setting. Um, all right. Is there something else that wants to come through here? This is a lovely deck. There's an artist, her name's Linda Fabry, and years ago, probably 2017, 2018, she put out a couple of art decks. So this is a cumulation, I think that's the word, of her first three decks that I fuck with because they're cool. We were talking about mother energy and the divine feminine and the return of that and how necessary that is at this time. So I'm gonna shuffle through my mother deck, and there is a message for us. Okay. All right, let's see. Are there more cards that we need? No, there are not. This is the reading for us for tonight. Start here. No, leave those till the end. Yeah, okay, so start here. No, start here. Start here. Okay, All right. So this is from the Moon deck, and the two cards are I am the weaver of my reality, and my emotions move through cycles and connect me to my truth. I'm very nervous doing this. Um, so the intuitive hit I'm getting on this is just like, in terms, if I'm looking at this in terms of like what's going on collectively, is, we have this overload of like negativity coming towards us. And it causes all sorts of feelings. For me, I know it causes me to feel hopeless and helpless and depressed. And in a way, those feelings are a blessing because they help me feel like this is wrong. This is not, um, like, this is not in alignment with the type of life I know that we can have, I know that we deserve, and I know that's possible because we've done all the things, so we know what we need to know in order to make things better. And I think that plays well with the weaving our own reality. You have to love our spider energy. Um, and that brings me into I think we'll go with the mother card next. Um, so on the back of this card, there is kind of like a mother figure who has different figures around her, and one of them's crying. And I think that's in alignment with what we were talking about here, this feeling that we get. And it says, believe in your power of endurance. You have more strength than you know. And I pulled the strength card for myself tonight, so I think that this message is right on. Like, we're stronger than we know we are. We can get through this. Uh, endure. Um, and then we'll move into the sacred rebels. Okay, so now we know that we create our own reality, and now we know that we have the endurance to get through this. So let's ask our sacred rebels, um, what will help us get through this. And the first card is free from judgment, free to love. And this just reminds me of like giving yourself permission to let go of having to, consistently judge things, and getting into your heart space and giving yourself the permission to actually come from a place of love, um, which is scary. I get it. Uh, and then the next card is beautiful, which is release the dark wound, let love live. So again, just right, right in alignment, perfectly put. After free, give yourself permission to love, and then let it come. Release the darkness. Just release it. It's not going to help you. It's not helping me. I've accomplished nothing from that. Um, and then after that, oh, this card is so beautiful. So it's a woman, and she has mascara running down her face. She has her third eye chakra glowing and emanating from that. Butterflies coming out. She has a butterfly at her throat. And it says the word wants to be written. I think we just have so much power in our words that we speak, um, in the spells that we cast through our words, and the word does want to be written, and it wants to be written from a place of love, um, to the more beautiful world our hearts know is possible. Um, and then Yes. Okay. Here we go. We're going here. Um, so then there were two cards. These were the cards from our collective reading in the tarot group tonight. And I thought that these were appropriate. So, but this is the appropriate place in this reading to put these two cards, which is fog veiled coming first, which I feel like this is very right here, right now, where we don't really know. It's foggy. It's hard to see. But rainbow, the rainbow is bringing blessings to us. Yeah. Yep. And from the art deck, we have bountiful harvest. It says you've planted the seeds, you've tended your crop with care. Now is the time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And I think about this in terms of, we've done the hard work, we've done the emotional labor, we've endured through what's going on. And now is a good time to start trying to bring a little joy back, and like joy and love, and I guess in terms of endurance, we can see through communities that have like suffered a lot of oppression. Do I go here? So like for white folk, a lot of us are like freaking out right now, like, because I could never believe this. Um, and our black and brown brothers and sisters and others are like, welcome to the party. um, and if we are to follow from black and brown communities that have already endured a lot of what we're starting to become more aware of, we can see that one thing that is very instrumental to their endurance is their ability to find joy and to express joy, and do it through song and dance, and that is really powerful. So I call that in for us. I call in the blessings, I call in the joy, and with this, I think it's time we start creating, writing, looking at what does that beautiful world look like, and let's start calling it in. Let's start using our words to call it in, and let's start using this magic weaver energy here. That is my reading. This is going to be a reading from May 21st through May 27th, 28th. Next Thursday, I will do another reading. I hope you liked it. And I'll try to learn video editing, but I'm just going to post this raw with no captions and stuff. Oh my God, this was like 13 minutes. If you sat through this, I give you applause. Thank you for sitting through my 13-minute long video. I hope you found some hope in this. I really do. I hope that there was something that resonated with you. And if so, maybe follow me. I'll post these every Thursday. Thank you so much for being here. That's a heart. You can't see it. Where's the place? Oh, there. Thank you.